Hi guys, welcome to Bare Feet and Freckles. Mary Ellen, did you do the dishes? I'm filming the intro, Nelly. Ugh. Hello chicas, welcome back to the channel. So today I have had some very interesting inspiration to make this video. So, here we are. Before we get started, I wanted to make a couple of announcements. First of all, thank you for getting one of my rumor videos to 1,000 views. That is like top tier amazing and it makes me so happy. So thanks you. Second, this week I have finals and EOGs and EOCs and all of that fun stuff. So I might not upload for the next couple of weeks. My last day of school is on June 10th. Year-round kids, I feel you, but everybody else, feel free to roast my school system in the comments. After I get out of school, I will be able to upload twice weekly and to put more time into my videos, and I am super excited about that, so be on the lookout. Third, I am getting closer to 100 subscribers, and that is very exciting. I've only posted 10 videos, so the fact that so many of you have said, hey, I'm gonna subscribe to this random internet stranger, it means a lot. So in celebration of that, I had a very quirky little idea. For every milestone that I reach on this channel, I will be making a custom American Girl doll that will be very, very special. So if you guys have any suggestions on like a theme that the doll could have, or just any ideas in general, I would love to hear them. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Now, on to the entire point of this video, American Girl dolls that are super underrated and that people have forgotten. So I have a list of 10 dolls that people have just decided don't even exist anymore. We're going to be going from dolls that you hear people talk about from time to time to dolls like that you have to go on the black market to find. So let's go. At number 10, we have Marie Grace. So this doll is in that really weird time period of American Girl when they released a lot of dolls and only kept them around for like 2 years. So she's in the same group as like Caroline and obviously Cecile. A fun fact about Cecile and Marie Grace is that they actually had the shortest ever availability, totaling at 3 years. That is so short that it's sad. So she was only available for a short time, and that combined with her being a little overshadowed by the Best Friend collection and Caroline contributed to her being forgotten. I think that she's beautiful and I love her unique face mold, and I think that she just got retired before we could truly appreciate her. I know that she's pretty sought after and people still talk about her, so that's why she's at number 10. Okay, so next up we have Miss Isabel Palmer, Girl of the Year 2014. So I feel like a lot of people actually have Isabel, but people only have her because she's a Girl of the Year. She's a very basic blonde-haired classic mold doll, which, don't get me wrong, is absolutely freaking gorgeous. But her look and her story is very overdone by American Girl, and that's a whole nother video. But Isabel is she's really forgettable. That being said, she's used a lot for custom dolls and she's a simple beauty. Overall, there's just not a lot to say about Isabel, which is why I feel like she's been swept to the side. Now, don't get me wrong, of course, I still would like to have an Isabel because because I'm extra like that. At number 8 is Mia St. Clair, Girl of the Year 2008. And it's really hard for me to put her here because she's from the year that I was born, and it makes me sad that she's been forgotten, but she has. So Mia is one of those dolls that you just don't hear much about. I'm not really sure why, because she's really cute. Her meat outfit is not the prettiest, so I get that. But the problem with a lot of dolls with that AG releases sometimes is that they have been done before. And right after they released Mia, they also came out with Truly Me numbers 35, 36, 37, and 38, all of which had the same hair color, and most of them had freckles and eyes similar to Mia as well. And I think that kind of took away from her and the specialness of, her being the Girl of the Year. She also has been retired for such a long time that I think time has just erased her from our memories. But I think that she's coming back to people's collections and on eBay, so that's a really good thing. At slot number 7, we have Z Yang. Yeah, remember her? I'm not going to be including the rest of the contemporary line with her because Tinny and Logan are very controversial and thus have not been forgotten as much as Z. Z is a very cute doll, and I think that she's super underrated. Now, most of the problems with Z not being popular is that she was released during a time when American Girl's quality had just plummeted, with the perma panties and the eyes, the body fabric, and the vinyl quality. Even the packaging had just deteriorated in quality, and it makes me shiver even to think about it. So moving on, Emily is the next doll on this list. Emily was part of the Best Friends line and was retired in 2013. She is the best friend of the iconic Molly McIntyre, and honestly, I think that the awesomeness of Molly took away from sweet Emily. Emily is a classic mold, blue-eyed doll, American Girl's favorite combination, so Emily is she's just kind of forgettable, but she should be remembered as she deserves to be, so let's bring her back. At number 5, we have Lindsey Bergman. She was the first Girl of the Year, so we must respect her, and I really love her. She is my favorite Girl of the Year. Yes, more than Kanani. Yes, more than Leah. Yes, more than all of the Girl of the Years, which is a very big statement. So Lindsey is sometimes forgotten because she came out over 20 years ago, which will make some of you feel old. And she has a very common face with a classic mold, blue eyes, and freckles. She's basically Kit, but that wig, it sells it for me. It gives her so much character. So yeah, I think that she's just been forgotten because she's a very basic doll, and she's been retired for some time, but she's not higher because she was the first Girl of the Year, so people most of the time remember her by that. Next up, we have Kaylee Hopkins, Girl of the Year for 2003 and 4. So this doll is super cute. I mean, I have her, but she was the first of many surfer Girl of the Year dolls. She's really been forgotten because she's from 2003. There's nothing wrong with her per se. She's from the very beginning of the Girl of the Year line, and that's when American Girl was still trying to figure out the whole Girl of the Year thing. And she just has a really small collection, and I think that's the same problem with Lindsey. They're just a little bit underdeveloped, and they've been retired for a while. And of course, there are a lot of AG dolls that look similar to Kaylee. Kaylee looks just like Julie, Isabel, and every single Truly Me doll that they've ever made. So, at number 3, we have Gwen Thompson. She was the best friend doll of Girl of the Year 2009, Krissa Maxwell. Gwen, along with Sonali Matthews, accompanied Krissa. This was the only year where there was more than one Girl of the Year. And the fact is, most people can only afford to get one Girl of the Year doll. So people probably lean more towards getting Krissa and Sonali because they were much more unique looking than Gwen. Because Gwen is literally identical to Truly Me number 12. And there's just really not much to remember her by other than her story, which was awesome and really unique. At number 2, we have a Truly Me doll, and I know that most of the early Truly Me dolls have been forgotten just because they're from the 90s, and there are so many of them that they are easily just thrown into the garbage. But this is one of my absolute favorite dolls from AG, and I feel like she shouldn't have been forgotten, so that's why I'm including this on this list. So this is number 10. This doll is so beautiful, and I honestly did not know that there were any other dolls with Felicity's eyes. I love them so much, and honestly, it really made me excited. I just love the contrast with her jet black hair and her bright eyes, and it's just, and also, it is impossible with a capital I to find her anywhere. Nobody even recognizes she exists, and it's just stupid to me because if she came out now, she would be super popular. So I feel like she deserves to be on people's radar. You know, just spread the word about this beautiful doll, please. Thank you. And at number 1, the most forgotten doll, in my opinion, is Nikki, Girl of the Year 2007. Nikki was the first Girl of the Year to be released on January 1st. She likes animals and trains a service dog in her stories. Overall, she's a very cute doll, and one day I would like to have her in my collection, but she's kind of forgettable. She has the exact same face as Lindsey and Kit, and Truly Me numbers 23, 56, 70, 65, 63, 60, 51, 33, 39, 32, 27, 22, 17, 14, 7, and 3. You get the point. So yeah, her look and her story are they're not that special, and to be the 5th Girl of the Year, it's as if the waves of time have just washed over her. So yeah, that's my list. Who do you think is the most forgotten American Girl doll? Let me know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please hit that subscribe button.